Thanks so much, Bobby, for writing this. You rock. Step 1. Ignore or downplay the fact that America was built on the backs of black slaves. You might even go so far as to say, or support the message, that slavery was beneficial to the blacks who had excellent relationships with their slave masters. Michelle Bachman. Step 2. Ignore or completely discount the fact that after the Civil War, slaves were freed into society without hardly any rights, little or no education, and little if any means of supporting themselves. Step 3. Ignore or discount the fact that blacks were not granted equal rights for over a century after they were freed. Step 4. Expect blacks as an entire group of people to rise above more than a century of mistreatment, perseverance, cyclical poverty and lack of education, racism, and monumental pervasive injustice. Step 5. Brand the entire ethnicity as being low IQ criminals while ignoring people like Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, Niel DeGrasse Tyson, George Washington Carver, Cornell West, Dr. Mae C, Jemison, Dr. Patricia Bath, and so many more. Step 6. If you're really an asshole, refer to all these people as flukes. Step 7. Point to what a mess Africa is while ignoring every single one of the climatic, environmental, socio-political, and historical reasons Africa came to be the way it is. If someone mentions this, sneer at them, while cognitive dissonantly refusing to acknowledge that you don't have an answer for it because there isn't one, and you're fucking wrong. Step 8. Pat yourself on the back because you think it's okay to judge people based solely on their skin color, not their accomplishments, actions, history, merits, or character. Why do I do this to myself? Am I a masochist? I must be. Arguing with racists is like, it's self-torture. I might as well go flagellate myself with a goddamn morning star. Fact. It is true that blacks are more highly represented in poverty, jail, abortions, lack of education, and various other problematic aspects of life here in America. Plugging our ears and pretending this is not fact does not make it go away, and it certainly won't help the problem. Fact. There are reasons for why it is, and it has abso-fucking-goddamn-lutely nothing to do with the melanin content of their brown, black, tan, pink, orange, yellow with purple polka-dotted fucking skin, you stupid, ignorant fucks! I can already hear the ringing about affirmative action, but if you're stupid enough to think that affirmative action alone can fix cyclical poverty, cyclical deficiencies in education, please go sample some of those yummy colored liquids in the cabinet under your kitchen sink. And as a final note, how to be a moron in Amuricuh. Assert that this rant implies in any way that racism only affects black people. Peace.